Hi buddy, welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 4, Episode 22 with me, Sid, and I'm in the new tent bag of Cricketbritt. This is Club Sammy. This is her new thing. She's when you're seeing this video, it was 2 weeks ago she put it out, so I'm not doing any spoilers. Because we are going, ruin raiding with the Rusty Gears resident Luke, Goblin, Chiseler, and Worm Charmer, Cricketbritt. So I'm just going to sit here and wait in Club Sammy, which is glorious. I mean, it is, yeah. I think she describes it as worms working their way through college. There's only one, yeah. Words cannot do it justice, really. Oh, hello, get myself into the proper thing. You know, you've got the drinks, we've got Sammy the bartender, we've got worms. There's a ban list of these are the mugshots of banned worms that are not allowed in over the trash can. Dollar bills. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna wait here just while Cricket gets online, and then we are going to go and tackle one of the desert ruins. We've done these before, but they are a really good ruin, and we're having a Q&A session similar to what we did with Apache. The only difference with this time is I'm the one asking the questions. We're not going to do it backwards and forwards because it kind of runs for a long episode. So 20 questions is just too much. I'm going to try it now just with one way. We may try a variation on it where we have, say, 5 or 6 questions each. You know, it's a format that I'm experimenting with. But, yeah, I will see you in a bit. Right, you're going to want one of these. I've got a return.
You are the rune guy.
Oh, yeah, well, I
have the spawn one as well.
I've got spawn ones because this is quite a way away, so it tends to break any rune we use. Hence, I'm using copper.
Oh, okay. I might steal just a couple extra of these. I know you have plenty of food, I assume.
Yeah.
But I don't wanna steal from you if I can help it.
Right, we ready?
Yeah. One sec.
You're not going to teleport direct. You see, you should get here and it'll immediately break.
Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, it definitely broke.
And then because there's no other runes for that, I can pick that beacon up and I can put my tent down and I can get the other bits out.
Okay, so you don't hurt yourself when you hug the Swaro.
Right, what do I need? I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to bother with my good armor. I will take the honey poultice just in case. and then we'll pick up the bag. Oh, yes, because the beacon's in the in my back chest.
Is that where we're going?
That's the beastie up ahead, yeah.
Oh, cool.
This is Swan by Saint Adrian.
Okay.
The entrance is round the other side, so if we skirt around, should have teleported us in a bit closer.
That's all right. I've got my glider. Kind of helps.
There you go. This is it.
Oh. Wait, what's that?
Yeah, no, it's this one. Look.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh. I was thinking,
Right.
okay, maybe there's a ladder down.
Yeah, no, where's the entrance? The entrance is, hang on, I've got a, it's a while since I've done this one, so I did this one with Graham in season 3, and
Oh, it's so pretty. I like the peridot sand.
that was before she got over a fear of locusts.
Do you really ever get over your fear of locusts? I question that.
They're a pest. Right, let's
I might dig a little spot out for my tent just to slap it down.
turn the volume off of
I'm not
that.
gonna use
We've got
that.
right. So I've got the respawn beacon down. So if we die, we'll die.
Do I have to right click it?
No, it's all set. So anybody who dies within 128 blocks.
Ooh.
So, do you want to introduce yourself to my viewers? And obviously, as the question said, whatever you're comfortable sharing.
Well, hello, viewers of Sid69. My name is Cricketbritt, and I make vintage story content on YouTube. Mostly brain rot chisels, and it used to be normal chisels before QP. But did you hear that?
What was that?
I locked the cat wheel so that wouldn't be an issue for sound, but he tried to use it anyway, and it didn't work out so well.
Oh, I'm expecting rattling at the door at some point. I've got the tuxedos asleep by the computer, so she's out. But one of the other, not the tuxedo, the tabby, but the ginger will probably end up rattling to wanting to come in at some point. Normally does. Yes. Anyway.
Well, if it's a closed door, yeah, I see. I am a big advocate for just cutting holes in your door and like inserting a cat door.
Well, I've just literally purchased it's a cabinet that you put the cat litter tray in, but the cat has to go like around a little zigzag route to get into it, so they don't track cat litter.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
So that's the.
I've definitely had litter tracking issues. I know that can be a pain.
Anyway, so we've got this lovely ruin. As I said, you should enjoy this one. It's a definite one for a loot goblin. And I know
I'm ready to use this sword. This sword is kind of crazy.
So you can tell this is St. Adrian because it's got his chiseled marker on it. You can take that.
Oh,
it's takeable. Although it looks like a broken texture on it now, so.
Was it what is it supposed to look like?
It's hello. Hang on.
I don't know if I hit you or the guy.
No, I think you hit him. There's another. Okay. I forgot they come. Oh, two-headed. We'll get to some questions eventually once we've dealt with. Right, I forgot. I didn't think there were two headers in this thing. I'm going to have to loot him. He's.
Oh, I might shut some of these doors because they might allow
a temp gear. That's always nice.
Boys to come out.
Hey!
Alrighty.
No, I'm not put my shield on yet. That's just where I am. Hang on, right, shield. Buddy.
The door. It's not a door. Okay.
Nom. Are you okay for healing?
Yeah, I've got 3 bandos left.
And it appears that there's actually a temporal gear there as well. Down there. Not temporal gear, sorry, a meteorite in that hole.
Wait.
And
this
over there.
Little circular thing?
This circular thing here and the circular thing over in the distance over there is also a meteorite. I've got the cheaty view.
Ah, okay.
Chop them up. Waste not, want not. You never know where you're going to find a temporal gear.
That's very true.
So while we go and deal with this fun bit, and as I'm sure you can tell,
there's already stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff up
like
in
rot.
So we've got locusts, but right. So question 1 then: what inspired you to start a YouTube channel?
Well, it's nothing too crazy. I will say I used to enjoy streaming a lot, but I feel like I've kind of become more anxious. I don't know. Oh, doubleheader. He looks angry. Oh, one hit. No, but I really enjoy the process of editing, and that's a newly discovered passion of mine. There's definitely been a lot of learning with it. I'm gonna get this.
I'll let you carve that one up.
Oh.
Yeah, at least you can do for him killing you.
Thank you.
At least the respawn beacon works. That means we can tell Apache knows. So anyway, yeah, you were saying you were streaming, but you had anxiousness with the streaming.
Yeah, I've just actually let me find a better answer for this, because it's that. Let me find how I want to word this, because I was thinking about it earlier, and I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch probably from anywhere from 6 to 10 hours of YouTube a day. I mean, it's constantly in the background or it's in my headphone, and I've made various YouTube channels in the past, but they were very odd, and I was very young. There was one channel where I even made a tutorial on how to make Kraft mac and cheese.
Cool.
But gaming is something that I've always enjoyed. So, kind of a little bit of anxiety with, streaming mixed in with just the ability to edit and post whenever. Albeit, sometimes you get locked into a schedule. But just the whole process of learning to edit, and I mean, once I started, I kind of fell in love with it, and it just kind of it snowballed after that.
Next one. How did you come up with your in-game name?
That one is an easy one, so I'm very happy to answer that question. Cricket is a name that my 5th grade teacher called me when I was young. I'm just lying to you. Why would I? I mean, not really lying. Okay. It comes a part of it. Let me start from the beginning. When I was young, I went to a Christian summer camp, and everybody's cabin had a different set of names in a different theme. So our cabin's theme was animals. So one girl might be called horse, another girl might be called pig, another girl might be called cow. That's just the way it was. And my name, you didn't get to choose, by the way. My name was Cricket. And at first I thought, wow, this sucks. I am like the smallest and the weakest of all of these animals. But then I realized, actually, this fits, because crickets do not know when to shut up, and neither do I. So I took that back home with me, and I told my 5th grade teacher this, and she continued to call me Cricket, and since then, I've just used that. I think I first named my Instagram that, and then I named my YouTube channel that, and I've had this channel since 2011, so it's been a while. I've had it for quite a while. Now the Brit, that's just like name, last name. So
yes, I recall you said we don't get to call you by your full last name, not unless we want to get killed.
Well, you see, there's an alternate version of me, and we call that alternate version Brittany. Now, let me just be totally clear. Britt is not a first name, and my name's not Brittany. There is a heavy temporal storm approaching.
Oh, wonderful.
However, Brittany is my... May I speak to your manager? kind of persona. That would be awesome if she does.
Oh, no. That's a pickaxe job, not a bow job.
Bow job. Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
I thought I'd reached my peak when I was sat there and complaining that I had to put a fishnet stocking on a worm, but which is not a statement I ever anticipated making.
There are a lot of things I didn't anticipate with the birth of Sammy. Ooh, I do love these display cases.
And there are hyenas about the place as well. Alchemist
I'm sorry.
bells?
I'm sorry. What?
Hyenas. Can you not hear them?
Okay, I do, but I didn't know we had hyenas.
Yeah, they're desert wolves.
Oh, wait. Are we super south then? 35.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I went to 70,000 to get those ebony logs.
I've never been this south. I've never seen the south. That's why I was confused by the Swallow. I was, oh, cool.
Well, you'll get to play with hyenas in a bit.
My favorite. Should I take these glasses, the QP glasses?
You can do.
What would it replace? Oh, it's the mask. All right, let's turn this on. Vanity.
No, book's boring.
There, we've got the QP glasses now. Now I can be a smart guy.
That's Per's thing she goes for. Right, we've definitely got locusts in here. Right, where were we anyway? So, IGN. So, favourite YouTube. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers or content creators who inspire you?
There are definitely a couple. The first one I would say is more of my guilty pleasure girly watch, which is Charlotte Dobre. And she's definitely a girl's girl, but I got the welcome back and the bye-bye probably from her because I watch her videos so much. And I got a lot of the brain rot inspiration I get from a guy named Charborg. But we like to keep it wholesome, and I think the wholesomeness is a little mix of Call Me Kevin and Archie Game. So just kind of a whole mixed bag there of gaming and then I think just speaking. I think Charlotte just mostly does like Reddit stories and whatnot. Oh, and I love the Smosh Reddit stories. I'm obsessed with those. But yeah, there are a lot of channels that I watch.
Yeah, me too. I watch.
48 Hours inspires me to stay safe. Absolute History Channel teaches me things that we were not taught in school.
I always worry that anybody would see my viewing history because they'll be like, "Why the hell are you watching all of that?" So this is going to definitely show an age difference. What was the first game you ever played?
This one is so tough. I mean, okay. I can hardly remember when I first started playing games. The very first games that I remember playing, it's Seymour Skeleton for the PC, where you learn the anatomy of the human body. Behind you, by the way. Oh my god! Oh my god! I played a lot of... Well, when we got our GameCube, it came with Mario Kart Double Dash. Was it Double Dash? Yeah, because the circuit one was for the Game Boy, which I also have. I think the biggest part of my childhood, though, and when I first started playing games, that would have to be Animal Crossing for the GameCube. Such a good game. Oh, a bow.
If I were to sit there and say the first game I ever played was Pong,
Pong. Well, that's because Pong was invented when you were, what, out of college already?
I'm trying to. No, not quite. But I was about. I think it would have been about 6 or 7.
Dang.
And titanium orbits. Everybody gets excited by those. That's
you, man. That's you right there on the ground.
But yeah, no. I mean, I played a lot of games on the Spectrum and the Commodore 64 back in the day. But right, so
that's awesome.
Favorite all-time game?
Ask me before I played Vintage Story, and I would say Minecraft. Ask me now, and it's Vintage Story. It took less than a year for that to change, and I played Minecraft since 2011. And there's just, I heard someone say the other day, I was watching someone play Minecraft, and I heard them say that, is there going to be a Minecraft 2 out? Could we expect a Minecraft 2 ever? And I'm sitting here like, why would we need a Minecraft 2? We have Vintage Story. It's the Minecraft Plus.
Favorite book or movie?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, Way of Kings, Brandon Sanderson book series. And if it gets made into a movie, it better be done right. Yeah, I think he did say, though, if it ever was adapted to a movie, that he would want like full creative rights, and I think that's good.
Yeah. There's always a problem. The moment they go and say, "I'm going to make a movie of this," every fan's going like, "You better do it right."
Yeah, and I wasn't ever super big into many fandoms, really. Like I enjoyed Doctor Who, I enjoyed Sherlock, but I was never super hardcore. I enjoy other things, like, Harry Potter is fun, but I was never super into that. When it comes to Brandon Sanderson, he better do that right. I will be very upset.
What's something about you that may surprise people?
Well, I have 250 pet roaches.
Pet roaches?
And they are pets. They are not like unwelcomed guests. They are taken care of in a little colony in a plastic bin.
So you're not growing them for your tarantula collection?
No, not quite. And it's not a worm collection, unfortunately. But I used to have a chameleon, and then I realized, after learning how you should care for a chameleon, or after already buying a chameleon, that the environment that he should be in was just not up to par. So I found a reptile collector, somebody who's reputable, and he's now living his best life over with them. However, they had their own colony of dubia roaches, and dubias, that's like the sports car.
Yeah.
It's like the Ferrari of roaches. They don't smell, they don't bite, they don't hiss, they don't eat your walls.
Yeah, I'm arachnophobic, so I watch a lot of tarantula channels just to confront my arachnophobia. And dubia roaches is one of the ones they use a lot.
Yeah, and I really did feel bad feeding them to Franklin, my chameleon, because you'd pick them up and they would just look at you like, really, why? So now I have
Franklin.
250 roaches.
Named after, is that a president by any chance? I feel that that's the name of a president.
Honestly, no. I can't even tell you why I named him Franklin. And somebody asked if it was after Franklin the dinosaur, which I thought, oh, I do remember. Okay, it was after Franklin Gerard Way, I believe, something like that, where he's essentially known as the Lobster Man, where his hands are kind of fused together. It's kind of messed up, actually. But Franklin, the chameleon's little hands looked like that Franklin's hands, so I just named it after him.
Yeah, they have got freaky claws. I'm called claws, paws, hands, things, grippers.
Yeah, grippers. That's a good one. I like that. Because I wouldn't know how to describe them much either.
Okay, so do you have any hidden talents or skills other than your time management, which you did tongue-in-cheek say early on in the thing, and then
it's genuinely
improved it today.
Time management. Oh my god, you're so right. Can you give me a moment to think about that real fast?
Was that well hidden, eh?
I mean, it's hidden under the ridges of my brain, of which I have little.
Don't. I hate meteoric iron. It always takes forever to mine. But I also love it because it's...
Termites? Yum.
Oh yeah, that's very tasty.
I don't know. I feel like, you know what, Sid? Here's the answer. I'm not that special of a person. I'm not unlike anyone else who would even be watching this. I like to paint. I started that during COVID times, and you know, like everyone gets a little a hobby when they're stuck in. But generally, I just like playing video games. I learned how to play flute in high school, so I've gotten back into that a little bit.
Okay, so last question. If you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be and why?
This is the question I was most afraid of. There's so many people, and at the same time, there's no one. I discussed this with Truby too. Would it be Gordon Ramsay? Because obviously, you're gonna have an awesome meal. Would it be Mr. Clean? Because yeah, I mean, or Fancy Squidward. No.
Squidward?
Well, you know, Fancy Squidward specifically. Specifically.
Not Patrick then.
No, that would no. No, although we probably match in IQ, him and I. No, I would probably say someone like Gordon Ramsay. There's not a lot of people that I am that into, honestly.
Right, I'll need one of those.
What do you think, Sid? Because I feel like that's so unsatisfying as an answer. And at the same time, there is probably somebody out there where I'm going to be kicking myself later tonight thinking, that's who I would eat dinner with.
The author of your favourite book series.
I mean, I would eat dinner with Brandon Sanderson.
You see, mine would be Terry Pratchett, just because I love everything that Terry ever wrote.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe, so this is kind of an older author, Clive Cussler. He does a lot of mystery books. My father was super into them, and therefore, when I was at his house, I read Clive Cussler. And I don't know, just getting into the minds of some of these authors, if I'm also allowed to ask questions, like, Brandon Sanderson, I need some secrets from, like, book 6, if we're going to dinner.
Right, I'm going to teleport back to spawn.
Time to TP? Oh, yeah, you go first.
Boing. And sacrificial rune.
Bonk.
We do need to have a word with QP, though.
Listen, that man needs to fix his install.
Yeah, he needs to just tidy his Christmas decorations. He's really pushing the bad luck thing.
It is... Yeah. The snail gets me every time.
It looks like a video game character. I'm trying to think from where. Oh no, I think I know where I'm seeing the face from. It's Slurms McSlurm from Futurama.
Oh, okay.
the mascot, the party slug.
I might put just to get a start on his cleaning. Like, this like from goblin. No, no. Again. There we go. That's the one.
Oops, that was a oops.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, let's see. He's so long. Man. What is that?
It's obviously
I cannot wait for the voice to be back on the server. It's too high to 120. As much as I love to also be on 120, it completely ruins my team.
is that a month? Yeah, that's better for the me.
Oh, yes, yes. I got it. Right. He's like, no, I was right. Not like you're longer. That's how I know. So many places water. Either I got it so long. Hold on. I will make this. You did it? I was so disappointed when I know it.
Have you seen the sewer since we extended it?
Perhaps not since you extended it.
I think if we go, I'm just trying to remember the.
Ark just lives in here.
I'll get my bearings. So yeah, so that was mine. Added behind you.
Ooh. Great.
It reference.
Hey there.
We all float down here. But yeah, you can go all the way out this way now. You can get into the warehouse directly over here. So that'll take you up to the warehouse.
Oh, this is nice.
And then I'm arming myself because this place is not safe.
What is this place?
This is the sewer.
No, oh. Sorry. I guess actually, what on the map is that big place to the right?
Punk's Arena Storm.
Oh.
Storm Arena. Where he runs around and fights the thing. So,
okay.
So this was coming over to my place, but then you only get to here. We ended up with I made this ravine.
You made the ravine?
Yeah. And then you
so
can
this
go.
Is hand carved?
Yeah, and then you can come down into the.
Nice.
Down in the ravine is.
Ooh.
The secret cult chapel. I found this statue out in the wild, and I had to relocate it.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't realize it was so big.
Yeah, it was many parts.
And the wings? That's sick.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I actually assembled it quite correctly, but I don't really care. It works like that.
I think it looks correct.
Yeah. So then once I found those, I went out and grabbed another one of those swords, and also this cross from the wild as well.
Those fit together so perfectly. I thought you made this.
No, I borrowed. I made the actual ruin.
Wait, like you made the better ruin that this comes from?
No, I made the ruin, but not the better ruin. This was just, I couldn't actually fit this in. I had to shrink it down one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that was the idea, was that you got this ravine off a sewer with a secret cult.
I like that. We need to go grab Stocking Sammy.
And then...
I see you flooded your path.
Yep. And then you just stop and you're back at the Church of Sammy. And in answer to your question, the Sammy you got was he was a fully licensed copy.
That is good. That's good to hear.
The first one is still here.
My boy! Oh! Untainted by the stocking.
Alright, so yeah, that was a fun trip. Cricket has a very unique outlook on life, as I'm sure you can tell from her tent bag. and the worm that has become somewhat of a celebrity on the server. Yeah, so we're just gonna finish up here. Obviously I want to harvest a whole load of flax, but I'm going to need lots of flax going forward, and we are going to need, wow, a little lot here, a lot of space I should say. What I'm probably going to have to do is pick up all I can and then plant in as many of these seeds on this side to make room for more again, hopefully. Or I'll just throw the grain down. The grain's going to go in my villager hotel, and which I strongly suspect there may be a villager hotel going up at the A-frame before long. Yeah, it's funny when you see people realise the power of some of these things. I'm just going to make myself some space like that, I think, so I can pick everything up and harvest. And yeah, I think I've moved a fair bit of my metal over to the modern build, but I haven't moved it all yet. I've still got a little bit left to do, so I'll be doing that between episodes, and then we'll be continuing on working, I suspect, on the oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? The forge at the modern build. If I can get myself enough flax to throw out a windmill, I may actually even make a start on that, but we'll see where that goes. That's a big if, because obviously we're going to use the millwright windmills. I'm not going to be using any. I'm only probably going to use 2 blades, similar to the hidden system I used last season, assuming it still works. Not tested it, so we might find out that we put it in there and it just doesn't spin. And yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.